What up, guys? What's going on? I am currently working right now, but I wanted to make a video for you guys. Put my seatbelt on because it's not good showing you guys what I have to seatbelt. But I'm trying to do this literally 10 minutes, one shot. So basically, I just wanted to give you guys an update on what happened, what's going on with the car. So let's bring it back to, you guys know that one of the base map, Jeff said he thinks the Vtec is not working, right? So I understood him. He told me a couple things, took them into consideration. Thought about that. I did all the tests, like on the wiring, everything, Vtec solenoid, everything was good, right? But I never got to really get like onto the car. Like I never really got to like hit the car because the car wasn't on a like, it wasn't on a basement where I could like actually hit it, or even like when I had the pipe off, the car was real like sluggish. So I had it in the back of my mind the whole time since he told me that. Since that day he told me, literally every day I'm like, I hope Vtec is actually working. Maybe I just need to, you know, get a dyno tune, you know, put on a dyno, get a proper dyno tune. And even at the dyno, you guys saw me in that video, I was nervous as hell. I'm like, all right, maybe it's gonna work, maybe it's not. Like in the back of my head, I'm like, damn, I think it's not gonna work. I think it's not gonna work. I know I should have taken the header part out of blah blah. I understand that. That's my fault 100%. But I thought just need to get on the dyno and I will be fine. So other people told me the same thing. So fast forward to, I guess, taking the car over there. So as you guys saw on the dyno video, when I took the car to dyno, basically Paul checked everything, showed that Vtec was actually working. Not Vtec itself inside the head, but Vtec as in solenoid and wiring, everything working. Solenoid was clicking. On the map, it showed that Vtec was working, which is great. So I was like, you know what? Perfect. So maybe Vtec is actually working, because now I checked everything off my end and the solenoid was working on their end also. And on the map, it was changing and everything showing. So I'm like, you know what? All right, I should be good. Then comes Yo Solo put it on the dyno, and we did everything, whatever. Then he does the like maybe he probably did like 2 or 3 pulls. So the first 2 pulls, he did a pull, and then the car made around, well, the car made like around the same power. It was like 290, basically 300, because you gotta take off, you know, you lose power basically from the dyno, whatever, like 15 horsepower. So basically like 300. So he didn't really realize, he didn't think that Vtec wasn't working, because Vtec, you know, the car made 300, no Vtec on a B16, 93, 9 pounds of boost. That's fucking amazing. I made like close to 300 before on like 11 pounds with my stock motor Vtec working. So great, like the numbers was looking great. So obviously you would think that Vtec is working. So obviously it wasn't working. But we didn't know at that time. He did the pull, then he said, I don't really hear Vtec. So I'm like, damn. Once he said that, I'm like, fuck. Gotta be fucked up now. Vtec really can't be working. So he said, you know what, let me do another pull. Same thing, say he didn't hear it. Then he unplugged the solenoid, did another pull, and made the same exact horsepower. A little bit more, I mean, it's the same horsepower though. So he was like, yeah, Vtec is not working. So right there, we say, you know what? Let's take it off the dyno. It can only be a certain, it can only be a few things. So, pins being wrong, like backwards, the rockers locking, rockers being cracked, missing pins, or what was it? The dowel pin in the head not being there, the gasket not being there. So, I already knew the dowel pin was there, the gasket was there. The pins and stuff like that, we didn't really know. So I didn't really get to explain this to you guys in you know, when I took the car. But when I was taking the car off, in my head I'm like, damn, I gotta take this car all the way back, drive it back in traffic, because we finished early, so there's gonna be some traffic, which there was a lot of traffic. So I was like, I'm gonna have to drive the car back, not even fully tuned, drive it back on this oil, which I just wanted to dyno it and then send it back. And then I just wanted to dyno and dump the oil, because I already drove twice on that oil and drove there, so I didn't want to abuse that oil. So I'm like, damn, I gotta do a whole nother oil change again. So I'm like, you know what, whatever. So then I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, you know what, what would be the best option? And then I was talking to Paul, and Paul's like, listen, I can make space for you here, and I can leave. You can leave the car here. You know, I'll hook you up. I'll open the head. I'll look for you, and we'll find out what it is. So I'm like, you know what? All right, bet. It took a little bit longer than expected. It's been like a week. It's been maybe about to be 2 weeks, and I understand that. I don't have no issues. I wasn't gonna be able to do it anyway because, as you guys can see, I'm working right now. It's like 4 o'clock and it's already getting dark. I'm still working, so I have no time to work on it. And the days that I do have to work on it, I will have to go get Spanky and then come back to my house and try to beat the time. Try to like be done by maybe by like what time is it? Like by like 4:30, we gotta try to like be done. Like try to rush. Then if we found the issue, another issue was gonna be trying to find rockers. Rockers were gonna be a pain in the ass to find because I would have to actually buy like a whole set of rockers. And on eBay right now, they're going for like $400, $450, which is insane. For that, I'd rather just buy a brand new Skunk 2 rocker set, whatever. So that was gonna be the issue. Then another issue was gonna be trying to get it done, you know, again with outside in the super brick cold, which is like a big fucking issue because you can't work with your hands freezing. You don't want to drop nothing. I'm like, bro, my head is just like, what the fuck? You know what? The best thing to do is just leave it here. So I'll put a piece of it, of the video, right here so you guys can see. This was the FaceTime where Paul FaceTimed me, and he was actually spinning the motor, showing me what he saw. So what he saw was, I don't remember from the video, but I think it's cylinder 1 on exhaust rockers locked. Then cylinder number 3, I think intake rockers locked. So I had 2 set of rockers that were locked. So I'll show you guys here in the video so you guys can get more idea of what it is, and I'll explain after. Alright, so since now you guys seen the video, basically what he was showing me was spinning the motor and then him pushing down on the rockers. They're supposed to have play even when the cam is on it. When the lobe is on, you're supposed to still be able to push down. They weren't being able to push down. They were literally just locked. They wouldn't go down, they wouldn't go up on both sides. So what does that indicate? That indicates that the rockers were locked. So meaning that the pins were he hasn't really got to tell me. I haven't really got to speak to him again. I know he took the head apart. I mean, he took everything apart and he fixed it. He's gonna turn the car on, I believe, today to make sure everything's good. I haven't really got to speak to him because I don't like to bother him that much because obviously it's a shop, it's a mechanic shop with the dyno there, so they're always getting dyno cars, helping the dyno customer out if they have issues. So obviously I don't like to bother them. But he hasn't really got to tell me the issue. But I know the issue should be fixed because he told me he was just gonna try to turn the car on hopefully today to see if obviously if Vtec is working. So what we're guessing is that the pins might have been wrong. So when they're wrong, they have like little, I believe they have, from what I've seen, they have little holes where oil goes. So when the pins are wrong, they end up getting like locked. So it happens to anybody. It can happen to anybody. You can miss it. You can miss literally just one. It could do that. It's like, it's normal shit that happens to people that even have built building for years. So honest mistake. So right now, basically what I'm waiting for is for him to actually just give me that call and let me know that the car is good. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna turn the car on. They're gonna keep the idle like around, I think, 2,000 or 3,000, and they're gonna jump the solenoid. When they jump the solenoid, it should go like, it should like break up, and kind of like die out. That letting which lets you know that Vtec is working. The car will just shut off or making like a weird noise, like I did when I was picking up the car for fabrication. I mean, when I dropped it off, I was trying that, but it didn't work at all. So yeah, so I'm just basically just waiting on that now, just to see what happens. So if everything goes good, we should be on the dyno on Saturday. We should be on the dyno on Saturday. Hopefully everything goes good. I left my gas over there, so the car's been over there. Car's been on the lift. Car's been, you know, been well taken care of. So I appreciate Paul, Eric, Yo Solo, for taking care of my car and stuff like that. You know, they didn't really have to do that for me, but you know, we have a good relationship, so they looked out for me. And I didn't have to deal with the hassle of working, trying to like rush, do this, do that, get this part, get that part. It's been a lot. So it actually helped me also because I've been building a PC with my friend, so that took up like 2 days also. So it's been a lot going on. So I just wanted to give you guys an update video. I know it's nothing like not showing the car. Hopefully you guys stuck around and you know, sat here and listened to what's actually going on with the car. I just wanted to inform you guys so that you guys know, because I know it's been a week since I haven't uploaded, but that's basically the issue. And the car has been overheating. Well, it was overheating before. It would hit like 220 on the dyno, but I have a stock regular thermostat, which I got to swap out because that thermostat opens up at 195, which is way too hot for my car that's boosted. And that thermostat was in my car. It was in my motor, and I took it out and left it on the side of my door for a year, and then I put it back on the car. Stupid of me thinking it was gonna work. It did work because when I was driving, the car only stood at like 186 temperature, but it's not working. The car hit 220, so we had to turn it off and do a pull. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna leave that thermostat on there for now, and we're just gonna do a pull. What we're gonna do a pull, turn it off, I'll let it cool down, do a pull. We're gonna do it that way. Or if not, I might just end up taking the thermostat with me and then swapping it over there before we go on the dyno. I'm not sure, but I got a thermostat now from Motorrad that opens up at 170, which is great. So it'll open up and keep the engine way cooler than opening at 195 already when it's hot, and then throwing boost and everything out there. It's gonna get way too hot. So that's that. So I thank you guys again for watching. Sorry there wasn't an upload. I just wanted to inform you guys once again. So hopefully you guys stay tuned, get ready for this next video. God willing, everything is good. We get on the dyno. I'm trying to just stay at an even like 500. I'm okay with that. I know it's not. I know this engine is gonna be a problem because it's already making 300 on not even fucking tuned. This is crazy. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned. Built to enjoy, guys. Peace out.